Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Obviously, you've seen this series when I streamed it earlier. Today, we're just recording the video. It's going to be posted up on YouTube. It's our Steelers franchise. We're 2-2. We play the Saints. We're having a bit of some struggles here. Okay. Tony McLaughlin is not playing great. I'm also not playing great. 6 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. We barely beat the Titans 31 to 29, I believe it was. 31-26. Like we barely beat them. We won with a game sealing Joey Porter Jr. INT. Like that's how he sealed the game. Like we're first in offensive yards, we're slinging it, but but we're just not Tony. I don't think Tony McLaughlin is the answer. He's got the stats, like he's got the accuracies. He just misses a lot of throws. Granted, also our O line is just atrocious. Like on any pass game, any run game, we just get beat on every single play. So I mean, we'd have to do something with O line. Um, but anyway, gonna get into week 5, I believe this is. I lost track. My brain is fried. I just woke up, so my brain is fried. So we're actually gonna take this off. I'm putting Riot Shield on. Right, they get the plus, 7 in pass block and all that. I gotta do the run blocking one, but I think that one was yeah. So that one got degraded. But I think we're gonna boost our defense here against the Saints. And then we're gonna simulate training here. I'm gonna try to make it to where these episodes are not as long as they were before, because I know these episodes would be like almost 45 minutes long for one game. Jalen Ramsey is out with turf toe, so we are out our starting corner for this game. So it's going to be Joey Porter, Asante Samuel, McMillan, Brandon Eccles, and then occasionally Trice Jr. will come in. And then Deshaun Elliott, Kyle Duggar, they kind of come into on like nickel sets. Stevenson, I need to start. He's a rookie, 82 speed, 91 tackling. He's a run stopping linebacker. So I need him to kind of come in and play some downs. Patrick Queen, Peyton Wilson. I need House to get to the quarterback. I mean, we just need to apply pressure, man. Let's get it. 0-4 Saints versus the 2-2 Steelers. So, I'm gonna run it outside with who is that? That's Rashad White. All right, so the Saints picked up Rashad White from the Bucks. That's an interesting pickup, to be honest. He had one of the two checkdowns. I guarded one on that one, and you have to basically, pick and choose which one you want to guard. And the defense got there. Derek Harmon, 3 sacks so far in this game. Sorry, not in this game, on the season. Granted, that's not a lot because it's week 5. He should have at least a sack a game. But obviously, not everyone gets one. So, I mean, everyone, has good games, bad games, and whatnot. Oh, I don't know who 57 was, but he gave us a block. Ivan Pace did sign. I had a feeling I was gonna sign him in free agency, but I didn't because I didn't realize how old he was. He was young, but he just didn't fit the scheme that I was running. So, we didn't, draft him as. Oh, here's Caleb Johnson. First play of the game, one rush, 24 yards on the first play of the drive. I think that's what we need to do. We need to establish the run game. I don't think we established the run game enough. I think we need to get that established as Caleb Johnson's going to cut it back up the field and he's going to get 3 yards. Obviously, 11 rushes, 53 yards for Johnson. We need to give him that breakout game. He needs to have a monumental game. Um, if we can get him that, that would be, huge. Demario Davis, by the way, still fighting on the Saints. And here's Caleb Johnson as we're going to try to make a move. 3 rushes, 37 yards. I think we're going to run it a lot because we're going to try to set up the play action here. So we're actually going to run it again as Ivan Pace blows that up. As we're going to go to quick fort zig here. 2nd and 8. We're going to block Johnson on this. Maybe hit Metcalf on the outside. Oh, no, that's open. That is not open. Jonas Sanker played that more than I thought he was going to. Good play, good play. Worst case scenario, we get 3 out of this drive. I mean, if Justin Reed floats over to the middle of the field, I can hit DK Metcalf on the street, but I don't think Justin Reed's going to float over. Yeah. Oh, but we can hit Calvin Austin in the middle of the field. Great catch. Calvin Austin, it was a little high. The Rook put it a little too high, but he comes down with the catch as he gets rocked in the fucking backfield. We can maybe hit DK Metcalf on the out route here. Ooh, sketchy ball. Great play, Justin Reed. He played that perfectly. What in the hell is this play? We have Rondell Moore on a streak over there as DK Metcalf's on a slant. We're actually going to throw it to him, and it's overthrown. Those are the overthrows I'm talking about with his rookie. It's a clean pocket, and, well, not really clean pocket, but he's got no pressure in his face. He had a little bit, but he just overthrew it. Like, oh, you just got to get it there. Honestly, I think if we win this game, it's going to be off the ground game. Ooh, there we go. Pat Freiermuth is going to get us down to the 1 yard line. QB's got 26 yards so far. We're going to go halfback power O here, and we're actually going to disengage that outside edge rusher. Hopefully they don't block him, and they don't. And Caleb Jansen just cannot get there. 2 yard loss. And there's no one held. We had no chance to even throw there. What happened on that play, man? Okay, we got that stupid bug where your O lineman will engage in one guy and then they'll just disengage. Like he just didn't even attempt to even block him. It happened with it happened with the center and the left guard. That's why we couldn't throw. Like I have the zig route open. If those guys blocked, the zig route's open. But neither of them blocked, and coach wants us to go halfback slip screen. I don't know how I feel about this, coach, but we're gonna throw it anyway. As we bump the offensive lineman, we get a single yard, and we're gonna get 3 points out of this. I mean, that's the issue with this offense. Like, we just cannot. We get into the red zone, and we just cannot capitalize, man. We're gonna just regular kick this. 3-0, man, but as Tennessee beats the Cowboys 18-14. Jesus. So they average 145 passing yards a game. I mean, if we can shut down Spencer Rattler, I think we have a chance here. As they're going to go read option with Rattler. Gotta hope he just doesn't get injured because I don't even know who your guys' third quarterback is. I don't know who your backup QB is. Oh, and there's a sack. Nick Herbig. Sorry, that was Peyton Wilson. Okay, Peyton Wilson playing, some D-line action there. Hey, there we go. Asante Samuel and Jaquan McMillan get that breakup, and it's an easy turnover against the Saints. As we force another 3 and out. Ivan Pace is on the punt return team. That's a intriguing one. If I was able to get around 43. We gotta run the ball and we gotta set up the play action, man. We get nothing off of that, man. Childress coming off the edge to blow that up. We're gonna run to the outside again. Hopefully we can get this open. And Saints loaded the right side, and there's Caleb Johnson with a big gain. 6 rushes, 62 yards. What did I say? We have to establish the run game. And he's a little bit tired, but we're still gonna run it anyway. And we're gonna make sure he doesn't get injured. As 7 rushes, 70 yards so far in the first quarter. As that's gonna be another first quarter. 3-0 here in New Orleans. We're gonna go red zone scissors here. We're actually gonna put Freiermuth on a check down route. Here we go, and we're gonna actually be able to get it to him. As we're gonna make a move on Justin Reed, we're gonna get cracked. Jesus, Pat Freiermuth, 2 catches, 26 yards. As we're gonna set the play action up here. We've ran, inside zone off of this. So maybe the play action gets him, as it does somewhat, and the Rook's not able to make the throw on the run. As we're going to run it here. We're going to run it to the right side here. We're going to cut that back up the middle, as Ivan Pace makes a great play on that. It's going to be 3rd and 5. So we're gonna try to get it to DK here. As that's just a terrible ball. Julian Blackmon just jumped the route. I should have just tried DK. He had the inside on him. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm just throwing stuff at this point. Terrible reads. No, Duggar, you gotta play more the outside. If you play that outside, it's clamped, man. Oh, we're gonna start getting cooked by Spencer Rattler. Alright, Olave in the slot here. We gotta make sure he just doesn't get open. Oh, there we go. Herbig with tackle. No gain on the play. Do they have Keenan Allen? I think that's who I saw there. We're gonna go on Kyle Duggar here. Patrick Queen is in coverage as... Hey, there we go, Joey P. Laying the boom. We're gonna go cover 6 here to hopefully get a stop. As he's gonna go deep. As Olave... And Asante Samuel gets burnt by Chris Olave. And that is a huge gain for the Saints here. As here's Harrison. Maybe we can have him on the blitz here. We'll send the blitz. And that's going to be an easy touchdown for Rachaad White. We sent the linebacker on the blitz. Thought he could get home. Just didn't happen. The Saints did sign Brandon Aubrey. Five plays. It was that deep shot, man. Rattler just unloaded it, and it was... Oh my god. Jameson. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. Our offense just creates turnovers, and we just give the other team points. Like as try to get into small there. Ivan Pace just read the route before he even ran it, man. Maybe get. Oh, there we go. And he fumbled the ball, man. The Rook fumbled the ball. And there it is. The offense with another turnover. As we get the TFL, second and 12. Deshaun Elliott. This is what I was talking about, by the way. Kyle Duggar does come in on some middle linebacker sets. As they're going to throw the screen here. As Rashad White tries to, get outside, gain a yard. Third and 11. Saints are going to at least get three to make it a 7-point game. Unless, we give up the first down. Then they have a chance of getting the. See what I'm talking about? Like, I don't know where our coverage is. Juwan in motion. So run to the outside as Joey Porter containing. That's a 2-yard loss for Joey Porter. Joey Porter's playing some good coverage here. He's good in the run game, good in the pass game. As we're going to use Peyton Wilson here in the middle of the field. That is Keenan Allen. I knew that. That kind of looked like Keenan Allen. Rattler's going to run. How? That was not thrown over the line of scrimmage. I have no idea. We're just getting cooked by Spencer Rattler right now. As our Darius Washington is on the running back. We're going to go on the running back here. As Rashad White got cracked and didn't fumble. As we're going to run commit here up the middle. As, yes, there we go. Is TFL. Patrick Queen. As we're going to go back to man coverage here. We're going to go on Queen here on the running back. May block the running back. He doesn't. It's a screen. And we're out there, but we can't make the tackle. And we're down 2 possessions now. Like, it's multiple offensive turnovers, man. The interception on the goal line and then the Rook fumbling. Like, we're just letting up stuff that shouldn't be let up. Like, we're just not playing great football here. Rondale Moore breaking tackles. As we're going to try to set up the play action again. Oh, let's hit Darnell Washington. Gets occasional reps on those two tight end sets. As it's going to be the 2-minute warning. 14-3 here in New Orleans. We're going to send Small on a streak here, see if he can. Oh my god, if that's a perfect ball, it's a first down. It's not a touchdown, but it's a first down. If I want to go for three, I gotta at least get to the 40, but that's not what we're going for. As we get past the 40, it'd be first and 10, establishing some momentum here. Try to hit Metcalf over the middle. We're gonna hit Jaylen Warren, and he's just gonna drop it, man. No one within. He had Ivan Pace next to him, but he dropped it before he even made contact with him. We're gonna test DK as it's intercepted by Kool-Aid. DK had the outside leverage, and all of a sudden, We had the outside leverage. As I went to go throw it, McKinstry just yeah. Look, I throw it outside because DK has outside leverage. Then all of a sudden DK goes inside, so McKinstry's able to pick it. Like, why would you ever throw that, man? Oh, we might break Jameis Winston's 30-30 season. Like, okay, Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen is not breaking three tackles. Two of them being hit sticks. Come on, man. Like, Keenan Allen is not just roided out. Oh my god, Patrick Queen. You gotta play that better, man. We get ball at half, but I just highly doubt we can even. Oh, we send the blitz. Patrick Queen gets back there. To make it 2nd and 16. I'm not even going to call timeouts at this point. Unless we stop them. But probably going to run it here. No, it is a pass. Oh, throws in the middle of the field. Saints are just not going to call any timeouts. They're going to go into the half. Up by 11. Yep. Saints are going to go in the half up by 11. 14-3 here. We're just going to skim past the second half here. We do get ball, but I mean, we just can't establish anything. Two interceptions, actually one interception, a fumble. Like, oh, block someone. Oh, if we just get around Justin Reed. What are these play calls, coach? What are these play calls? I mean, I guess that was something. 1 yard gain. Oh, there we go. Rook making up for his. We're gonna go fullback dive with Arterius Washington. Darnell Washington, sorry. And he gets the first, which is and we just can't get the ball off because the immediate coach. We're not going back to back slip screens. What are you crazy? Our center gets blown up. Our 85 overall center gets blown up by ancient Demario Davis. Okay, that's how we play in this. Oh, DK, 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 DK in single coverage. Oh, that's the spark we needed, ladies and gentlemen. DK Metcalf torches McKinstry off the line. Why are we going for two? I don't know, man. Coach wanted us to run it. We're going to run it. And didn't get it. I don't know why we're going for two there, coach. Now, instead of down, four, we're down five. Like, what are we doing, coach? I didn't mean to sky kick that. Now they get at the 35. There we go. Oh, no. I like how House gets the tackle and not Patrick Queen, but okay. Hold into a 3rd and 7 here. We're gonna go on Elliott here. We're gonna act like we're blitzing and we're not. Olave's in motion here. Patrick Queen needs to. Ooh, Rattler trying to get out the pocket and just throws it away. As we hold the Saints here. We need blocks here, gentlemen. There we go. Oh, cut it back. No, man. DK Metcalf, 5 targets, 1 reception, 43 yards, and a touchdown. Okay, yeah, Johnson, go ahead, run that route. I don't know why it's supposed to be on a delay block, but sure. There's the rookie receiver, Small. Go DK here underneath. Oh, there's DK. There's DK Metcalf. Okay, I don't know about this one, coach. Unless they're running cover 3, this is not going to be open. We're going to block Caleb Johnson here so we get at least some time here. Maybe hit DK. Oh, no. But McLaughlin has some room. Is going to dive for the first, putting his body on the line. Is going to get it. Oh my god, that was a floater and we're not going to get it. Can we even run halfback dive here? I mean, we're going to get a shot. Probably going to run commit. Could probably get blown up, but I mean, hey. Nope, gets a free lane, and there's a rushing touchdown for Caleb Johnson. Coach wants to go for 2 again. He wants to make it a 17-14 game. Saints looks like they're playing inside, so we're going to try to hit the whip on... Not the whip, the... Oh my god, what is that, bro? And it's just a 1-point game, man. Come on, yeah, you want to give me that fumble that you gave them? Oh, there we go. Rachaad White, 10 rushes, 9 yards. I'm gonna go on Queen here. We're sending a 2-man blitz here. It's a inside run. It's gonna get no gain on the play. It's gonna be 3rd and 14. If we can stop them here, we have to capitalize. We have to score a touchdown. And it's an interception for Patrick Queen. User lurk, easy reads. Patrick Queen is gonna set up this Steelers offense. Because that is the spark that we needed. Rattler under pressure, tries to get it to Keenan Allen, and he's just going to throw it right to us. As we're going to try to extend the lead here. Oh, okay. And Fryermuth fumbled. Oh my god. Dude, that's two fumbles, man. We just don't have ball security on this. Like, I have two fumbles in this game, and yet every time I go for a hit stick, I can't get a single one, man. Like, come on. Oh, and it's a read option, and it's a TFL for Patrick Queen. Patrick Queen is just everywhere on the field today. As we're going to move Deshaun Elliott over here to block the tight end, as we're going to go over here with Peyton Wilson. As it's going to be a sack for Patrick Queen. This man is everywhere. By the way, ball no lie. Just can't get anything on punt returns, can we? Tony McLaughlin here. Ah, that was poor running by me. As we're gonna actually send Fryermuth up the seam here. We're gonna do the same with DK. Maybe we could get a free. Oh no, we get a free underneath though. Calvin Austin. Rondell Moore tried to get a block there. We're gonna block Warren. I always block Warren on this play because there's no reason for the check down. Oh, can Rondell Moore get open and he extends it? Extends himself for the ball. Calvin Austin. It was a great re-sign that we did. I think we gave him a 2-year deal. And he's proven that 2-year deal, man. Alright, we're actually gonna... I can't cut this. And Caleb Johnson's not gonna be able to get to the outside, but he gets 4 yards on the gain. It's gonna bring us to the fourth quarter. 15-14 here. Really close game here. Multiple interceptions by us. But the Saints haven't really been able to capitalize on those interceptions. They had the one drive um, after the interception that we threw. No, it was a fumble. So they capitalized on one turnover that we did. We're going to go fullback dive again, and we're going to go to Darnell Washington, the big boy. It's going to go absolutely nowhere. There we go, Fryermuth, making up for that fumble that you did earlier. We're gonna kick the. We're gonna go for one here. It's gonna make it 22-14. It's an 8-point game here. So if the Saints drive down the field and score, that is gonna force them to either go for one or go for two. I think I deep kicked it. Yeah, I deep kicked it. I've been playing Ultimate Team, so I've been deep kicking everything. So we're gonna go on Duggar here as we're sending a blitz here. No, he's gonna get. That's Jalen Naylor. Gotta go cover Keenan Allen here. As they're gonna run the ball, and Rashad's gonna get a yard on that play. Our Darius Washington, who's proving to be a good signing here. So. I wanted him to throw back across the middle. I was gonna pick that. He's got multiple checkdowns, and he's not going to throw it. And there's the rookie with his first NFL sack. He had 2 checkdowns. As they're not going to go for the field goal. Unless Brandon Aubrey's not. He is in range, though. It's a 62-yarder? We could have blocked that. I'm actually going to let that go out of bounds. Yeah, I'm going to let that go to the back of the end zone. As we have a chance to extend the lead here. We're going to go halfback zone here. We're going to run some clock out. We're going to run as much clock as we possibly can. Not let the, Saints have an opportunity here. I'm gonna make it so they don't block that edge rusher on the outside, and yet they block him anyway. As Ivan Pace, by the way, flattened our right tackle. And there's Caleb Johnson, 14 rushes, 100 yards on the game today. He needed a 100-yard game, and we gave it to him. As we go play action, as we're going to Rondale Moore, and he just can't put his hands up, man. As we're gonna go jet sweep here with Small. Make it to where they don't block that edge rusher. As it's going to be outside to Small, and he's going to get 3 yards on the gain. Okay, because we're not going with Sluggo Seam. That don't work. Can Rondo Moore beat his... Can Rondo Moore beat McKinstry? He didn't. But we've got DK, and he's going to drop it. And we're going to punt. We got a single first down on that drive. And we wasted little to no clock, giving the Saints 5 minutes to drive down the field and potentially tie the game. As our Darius Washington is coming in to cover the middle of the field here. I don't know how I feel about that. As we keep him in bounds. Patrick Queen keeps him in bounds, which is actually really good for us because that's going to run some clock out. As it's going to be a screen. There's the fumble we needed. Was that Joey Porter? Keanu Benton obviously recovered the fumble. Did Joey Porter force it? That was Asante Samuel making up for him getting burnt earlier in the game by Olave. As we have a potential to make it a 11-point game here with 3 points. There's Fryermuth. Get 2 yards on the play. I think the main thing is we just got to keep the clock running. Even if I take 3 here, as long as that clock keeps ticking, I think we'll be in good shape here. As Johnson gets cracked. As I'm just going to run it. I'm going to waste a lot of clock here to where the Saints have to go for a touchdown. As we're going to get the first down anyway. As we're going to get an injury timeout. That may be Caleb Johnson. That is Caleb Johnson. As we still have Jaylen Warren. We were looking to trade him last week, but we kept him. And he's going to have to come in here. And he's going to get his first carry of the game. It wasn't his first carry, but we're gonna keep Caleb Johnson out. We're gonna tell Jaylen Warren that he's got to step up here in this game for the injured. He's not injured. He's got a bruised knee, I think it was. We're just gonna run the clock out here as Jaylen Warren's gonna cut it back, and that is your ball game, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be 29. Hold on, hold on. It's gonna be 29 to 14. 2.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. The Saints need 3 scores, or they need 2 touchdowns, and one of those touchdowns has to be a 2-point conversion to tie the game. So they have to score pretty quickly if they want to stay in this game. As Rachaad White goes outside here, as we're going to. And that's going to be an interception! And that is your game! Kyle Dugger! Easy reads, a pick for the Steelers defense. He tried to get it over the middle to Jalen Nailor, and I just cut back and read it all the way. DeSean Elliott got torched on the play, and the Steelers looking to extend their record to 3-2 as we go to cover that deep crosser, and as we see that deep crosser is being covered, we cut back immediately, and Spencer Rattler just throws into coverage. It was Jalen Nailor, right? Or it was Jalen Tolbert? Sorry, Jalen Tolbert. Sorry, I've been calling him Jalen Nailor because they look the same, but Jalen Tolbert. As we're gonna end this game, 7 turnovers for today's game by both teams. As Caleb Johnson is just gonna take it to the 18-yard line as the Saints have an injury. As it does stop the clock, but we're just gonna continue to run the ball. We're going to run it up. I mean, obviously, at the end of the game, I don't want to run up the score, but I'm just going to continue to run the ball as Caleb Johnson's going to get it. Saints going to start calling their timeouts. I think it's a little too late for that, my guys. As they're trying to save it for their timeouts after the 2-minute warning, and that's going to be a touchdown. As he gets rocked in the end zone, but it's going to be a touchdown for Caleb Johnson, and that is your ball game, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be 36-14. It was a close game through all the way up until like the last, 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. Like, it was a really close game. We were also at halftime losing by it was 14-3 at halftime. Um and we just I don't know what happened. We flipped the switch. DK touchdown. Well, granted, we turned over the ball multiple times. I think we have a dropping a ball security issue, but as you can tell, you know we put that aside. We didn't get mad. Ooh, he was gonna throw over the middle again. Gonna put Rachaad White out. Send him on a streak, and Rattler's not gonna throw the ball away, and that's gonna be Peyton Wilson's second sack of the game. As it's going to be the 2-minute warning here. 36-14 here in New Orleans. Saints looking to fall to 0-5 here. As we're double teaming Olave there, and we're going to go for Rachaad White here. As Rattler's going to try to throw the ball away. He's going to get hit as he throws it. It's almost intercepted. It'll be 4th and 20 here as they're going 5 wide. Probably going to block the halfback here. Yep, blocking the halfback as they're going to try to chest Joey P. And nothing is happening on that side of the field. Joey Porter Jr. having an immaculate game today. As the Steelers defense is going to come up clutch. We're looking to move to 3-2. Going over 500 here. As we get rocked at the line of scrimmage. We're going to put that on ball carrier conservative here, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to waste a lot of clock here. As Caleb Johnson's going to cut it back up the middle. He's going to cut it outside. And as much as I want that touchdown for Caleb Johnson, who's having an amazing game, we're going to go to special teams and we're going to go to QB Neal. We're going to end the game. Unfortunately, Caleb does not get the touchdown that he wants. But, I mean, hey, it's. I would rather win the game than, risk my starting running back getting injured. And that is your game, ladies and gentlemen. 36-14 here in New Orleans. We picked it up in that fourth quarter. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown. Like, I don't know why we couldn't do that all game, but we allowed 0 points in the second half. Zero. Obviously, we allowed 14 points in the first half. Second half, we allowed zero. 0 points in the second half. But we do get a weekly award for Patrick Queen. Obviously, Julian Blackman gets his as well: 9 tackles, interception, and a fumble recovery. But obviously, Patrick Queen gets the AFC Defensive Player of the Week, as the only one that we've gotten so far this season. Um, so obviously we've got some players to re-sign. We've got 110 mil Joey Porter, Patrick Queen, who is fighting for a new contract here. Keanu Benton, obviously we want to bring him back. Nick Herbig, who's only 24, so we could bring him back as well. Same thing with Darnell Washington. Broderick Jones is a little iffy. Um, some of these other guys are just filler players, so we don't really need to sign them. Same with Edgecombe. I only signed because we traded T.J. Watt and Alex Highsmith. Leonard Floyd, same thing. Doran Worthy, we're going to resign because he's a 23-year-old log snapper who we can have for 90 million years. And Troy Fatanu, we're obviously going to resign as well. We're going to take his fifth-year option. So realistically, we probably won't be spending a lot of money, but Joey Porter wants, a long-term deal. Um, he only wants $31 million over 3 years, which is actually, to be honest, for Joey Porter, that is substantially cheap. We didn't even have Jalen Ramsey in that game. So I think if we had Jalen Ramsey in that game, I think they don't let up any points. But I'm gonna try to re-sign Joey Porter here. Um, I think this is good. I think a 3-year, $36 million. It's more than he was asking. He was asking for a $31 million deal over 3 years. We're giving him 36. I think he's earned it. That'll play. He'll be here till he's 29. I think yeah, he signs. So Joey Porter is back for another 3 years. Patrick Queen, I would have to see a 3-year 30. Like I said, he's really cheap. He'd play till he's 30. He's obviously going to be a really good user, but I just have to see what he does over the course of the year to want to re-sign him. Keanu Benton, I don't know what you have done this season. You've got 13 total tackles, no sacks. And you want a $30 million deal? Is that what the hell it was? $21 million over 2 years? Yeah, you're smoking something. You gotta amp it up, or you're kicking the can, buddy. You're kicking the can. If he doesn't have a sack by week 9, I will trade him. I promise you that. If he does not have a sack by week 9, he will be traded. Obviously, Nick Herbig, he's playing really good. He's playing for a contract as well. I think he has no sacks, but he's got a TFL, 6 tackles. He's got to amp it up too. He's got to amp it up. If he doesn't amp it up, then he gets traded. Darnell Washington, I'm just gonna keep because he's fucking. He's an extra fucking offensive lineman. So when you run like stretch plays and stuff like that, he's in there. But that's gonna do it for this episode. Um, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of these videos. Let me know if ways I could edit certain videos and whatnot. Programs that I can use to edit. Just leave it down in the comment section, and obviously I read all of them. So just let me know guys what you think, and I'll catch you on the next one.